Hey, welcome back to another Bitcoin and Ethereum trading video. Today I will be going over how to trade a bull flag technical pattern. It is a very common pattern. I want to go over briefly how to identify it and then how to trade it. The very particular type of bull flag I want to go over today is called the high and tight flag. So let's get started. So out of the whole family of chart patterns, there are only a couple of, well, in my opinion, only a couple of reliable ones. And this one is reliable for the most part. It has been statistically proven. I want to show you guys exactly how to identify them. So here we have an Bitcoin chart here on the daily. As you can see here, to identify a bull flag, first of all, the most important thing you have to understand is that it has to be in an uptrend. So let's apply what we learned from the previous tutorial. Let's use a moving average. Let's use a 20-day or actually 30-day moving average to identify a trend. So only if the price is above the moving average would you quantify that a bull flag exists. If it's below a 30-day moving average, then it technically doesn't qualify because it's supposed to happen only during a bull move. Okay, so a bull flag is effectively a very sharp rise in price and then a consolidation. A consolidation means that it pulls back a little but doesn't just crash and burn. It kind of just chops around, decrease in volatility and decrease in volume. So here we have a major up move here in Bitcoin prices. And you can see that, maybe I'll turn on the log scale here, it's easier to identify. You can see that after a major up move, it kind of consolidates into this tiny pennant. That's what a flag, some people call it pennant, some people call it flag. So let's draw this real fast. That's how you would draw a flag, not a very short-term consolidation before another up move. So there's two ways of trading it. One, if you could identify the flag inside the while it's choppy and consolidating, you just buy it. That's very aggressive because it hasn't broken out yet. A flag is not a guarantee that it will go up. It's only probable. Okay, so you could do that. The risk reward is very good, right? If you were to say buy on a dip here, after the second time it consolidate back down here, after this crash down here, or should I say pull back down here, you just buy around this area, then your stop is very tight. So your risk to reward is better. But on the other hand, it could just, the risk of failing of a flag just kind of topple over is more likely. Now the second strategy is to buy on a breakout. So you could either buy on the breakout here above this trend line here, or buy above the new high over here. There's two ways of doing it. So again, it's all based on your personal preference rather than how you want to right or wrong. It's not a right or wrong answer here. So you could buy on a breakout here, which is making a new high, and your stop should be in the middle of the flag or below the flag. You can see that if you were to buy the breakout, you're risking a lot more of your capital because it could kind of pull back a little before it goes up, right? You don't want to just get swept. Your stop gets taken out before it makes the next move. So it's up to you how you want to do it. So this is a bull flag. So let's take a look again. This looks like a bull flag, right? Except that it's below the 30-day moving average. So it doesn't really quantify. It's a consolidation pattern, I would say, but it wouldn't be a bull flag. Generally, the most reliable way to trade a bull flag is number one, the consolidation or the congestion zone is very tight. It is very small. It is naturally just kind of taking a break before it continues higher. The second thing you want to look at is volume. Now I know OKCoin is not exactly reliable, so let's go to Bitfinex here because free trade volume is not accurate. So you can see that. So this is the same bull flag that we're looking at. See, after the up move, the volume drops sharply, meaning that it's just taking a breather before it continues up move. So the one particular type of bull flag I want to continue is a high and tight flag. And this is the most reliable indicator I've found in all the chart patterns. That's why I want to share that with you. So I want to go over what is a high and tight flag. This guy named Bukowski has analyzed many stock price patterns and has consolidated into a book. and it has been back tested. It has been done over many years in the stock market, which is still applicable in the cryptocurrency world because we're talking about technical trading here. So the high and tight flag is ranked number one in overall performance out of all his stock price patterns. And one of the main criterias of a high and tight flag is that, first of all, it has to be a substantial rise. He claims at least a 50% to 100% move to the upside, then followed by a very narrow consolidation. You can see this is a narrow consolidation with a very low volume. So this is a loose flag. That means there's gaps. I know that Bitcoin doesn't have gaps because it's traded 24/7. That means that effectively the price has to be in a very narrow range with narrow volume. There are some examples you could take a look at. I'll put the links below so you guys could take a look at this website. It's fantastic. You can see this guy has been around for a while based on the design of his website. So take a look at that. I've also documented a couple of bull flags here, high and tight flags in the Ethereum market. So I want to, if you could identify them, first of all, make sure that it's above some kind of moving average, so it's going uptrend, right? You can clearly see that this is a bull flag here, right? Well, it's not exactly drawn perfectly. I'm sorry, it seems like there's some problems with the tool here. So you can see that. Excuse me. You can see that this is kind of a bull flag. Buy on the dip or buy on the breakout. Pretty effective. There's a strong pullback here. There's no flag here. You can say this is a kind of a flag, but this is not a high and tight flag, clearly. And after that, you can say this is a kind of a flag pattern, right? This is kind of a flag of a consolidation, then a move higher, right? This is good flag pattern. So basically, that is all for today. I want to hear what you guys think about this type of chart pattern. Do you like more chart pattern analysis or indicator analysis or whatever? Leave a comment below, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter for live trades, and have a good one, guys. I forgot to say something. I was going to say that on my blog, I wrote an article in 2014 of June 2014, and it's basically about a bull flag, how to trade a bull flag, and how to recognize the setup. I got quite a few examples here. Definitely take a look. I was still using Bitcoin charts at the time. Bitcoin was trading at $600, which is pretty cool, right? And different styles of trading. For example, some history of a bull flag, talking smack about some stuff when I first started my blog. Definitely take a look. I'll put the link down below. Thanks.